Howdy folks, bringing something a little different to you today. Most of you know me as Captain 315, obviously from the channel. Today it's going to be Mr. Midnight because we are here at Midnight Auto, classic car restoration shop. And I would like to show you something that we battle on a daily basis. You're not going to believe this stuff. So what we have here is a very nice 66 Mustang. We're replacing door panels, right? Yeah, what's that? Half hour, 45-minute job, right? I don't think so. That's not how it works in the car world. Okay, so what we do is we have these door panels here, little metal clips that squeeze in to these holes in the door. No big deal. None of them really line up that great anyhow. So these clips go into these little holes here, and then you slide the clip around to get it to line up. Doesn't slide. Why doesn't it slide around? Because the aftermarket builds these door panels, and they got so much sealer and goop and foam back here that you cannot spin these clips to align. Okay? Now, obviously, half of these clips were missing. That's not uncommon. This is factory cardboard is all they use back here, glorified cardboard. That's the way it is. Okay, no problem. Order clips. See the difference in thickness? Yeah. These clips will not fit in the receiver holes in the door. No problem. We'll just squeeze them down with a vise a little bit. Make them so they're more like the OEM clips. Nope. Now they won't hold. So now what do? We scrounge up some original used factory clips wherever we can, because they're the only ones that are correct. Then we have to take a Burns-O-Matic, use a little ingenuity, and cut a piece of sheet metal and hold it with vice grips. Heat this up red hot and go into every single one of these holes and swoosh it around to kind of melt this foam and the filler out of there, so that we can actually rotate these clips around and make them work. Kind of crazy, isn't it? That's more the norm than it is the exception to the rule when it comes to the aftermarket and classic vehicles. What are you going to do? Send the door panels back under warranty. Most of the aftermarket's pretty good about warrantying their stuff. What are you going to get? You're going to get another pair of door panels with that same exact issue, and they are not going to be held accountable for that. You cannot reach the folks to get these changes to happen, okay? No problem. Plenty of shops out there have the ability to make something like this work, just like we're doing with these door panels. But how do you justify billing a customer about $400 to put a pair of door panels on that should have took maybe an hour at the absolute most? You can't. Who do you blame? It's not our fault as a shop that these panels are no good. It's not the customer's fault for sure that these panels are no good. It's the aftermarket's fault. Yeah, good luck getting them to make those changes, okay? And this is across the board. Like I said, this is more a norm than it is an exception to the rule. This is door panels. Imagine this being a chassis or a suspension kit or something major like that. It's the same issue. And you end up putting in 3 times the amount of time if you're going to do it correctly and give the customer what his hard-earned money is coming to you for, is to have something that fits and functions and performs correctly. You're not going to get that with a majority of the aftermarket. That is a basic template to start with. You take your aftermarket parts, you modify them to fit and function and perform the way they're supposed to, so the customer is getting what he paid for. Whose fault is it, right? Folks, we're up against this as classic car businesses. We're up against this every minute of every single day. How much do I charge for this? I can't charge the full amount. I can't eat the whole thing or we'll be out of business. If you're a classic car shop out there and you're still alive, God bless you. It's just, and since COVID, it has just gotten so much worse. And here we are. We're just struggling, trying to get by, and hopefully, as a shop, you're trying to give your customer what their hard-earned money is going for, which means you need to fix these things. So it's a constant battle. You know, the customers, you can explain, say, hey, you know, it took us this and this is why, and they're pretty good about it. But as a business owner, I cannot sleep at night if I charged customers for every minute that we put into their vehicles. It is impossible. And I don't see it getting any better. Folks, I hope this helps explain things a little bit. To the classic car shops out there, you're not alone. We're all fighting this battle. To the customers, I don't know what to say. This is what we're up against, and we're doing the absolute best we can to not drain your wallets, but at the same time give you what you expect to receive. And it's very tough, and it's not getting better. Thanks again for tuning in, and hope this helps explain things a little bit. Mr. Midnight, Captain 315, out.